Alright, we're back and now we're on FreezeFlame Galaxy 1. Yeah, so obviously right here, we're on a frozen tundra, obviously, on this small little planetoid, and obviously, yeah, now we have this penguin, obviously, showing us the tutorials of how to ice skate. So basically, now we gotta catch the penguin, obviously, in order to get the launch star to appear. And that's okay, it's a fun little tutorial, actually, to get you to use the mechanic. It's really cool and all. Alright. Get over here, you little bastard. Yeah. It's sexy. Yeah. And obviously the penguin doing that belly flop slide ability. That was basically the inspiration of the penguin costume from New Super Mario Bros. Wii, which I believe came out after Galaxy. Maybe it did. Maybe it did. So obviously, that's a cool ability to have in that game, by the way. Alright, so now we're in the real stage, obviously. Now, obviously, we have to deal with ice physics in 3D, nonetheless. That's just so peachy. Yeah, so obviously, the water right there, it's cold water. If you stay in there too long, you take a hit point, obviously. Which makes sense, by the way. You know, because, you know, hypothermia is nothing to take lightly. And of course, you got these enemies right here, these cauldron enemies, which, if they grab onto you, they can stun lock you. So be careful. Yeah, so obviously now we have the ice flower. I don't know if I showed it off earlier or not, but the ice flower is fun to use. It's basically used as a situational weapon. I mean, situational power-up. My bad. And I get that free one-up. Awesome. And obviously, if you take the right path, obviously, you can get the secret star, obviously. But we're gonna take the normal route, obviously, as this arrow is showing us. Ugh, real tongue twister today. I know it's late out here, but what do you expect? Very difficult to do commentary in these where I live, so you gotta bear with me on this. Yeah, so we just gotta use the ice flower again, just to do a little bit of tricky platforming. Yeah, just be careful because those enemies can be a little annoying if they make contact on you, because not only do they take a hit point away from you, but they also stun lock you. Alright, and obviously here's the boss, Frozen Burr. Throwing ice at us. Ugh, someone's giving us the cold shoulder, literally. Yeah, so this boss fight's not too difficult, obviously. Obviously, to get the ice power-up does help. You really don't need it, actually. You can just get up there. You just swim there and just wall jump. But nah, it's okay using the ice flower. The thing that sucks about having the ice flower, however, it does shorten the range of your spin attack. You know, the same thing with any power-up in general, so keep an eye out for that, because when you're at default Mario, your spin attack has a wider range, but any other power-up, it has a shorter range. It's like it's nerfed. But other than that, this boss fight's not too difficult. It just does a shockwave attack, and he brings out his minions. Not too difficult to dodge. I mean, the arena may be small, but not too difficult, obviously. And we get our prize right here. Alright, so I guess Frozen Burr, you need to chill, man. Alright, peace. Alright, and right off the bat, we're already in the Cosmic Mario Race. Yeah, I mean, in FreezeFlame Galaxy, you always get sent to the Cosmic Mario Race. In the second stage. It's always odd, but whatever. Might as well get the star out of the way already. Yeah, like, if you have a prankster comet in the way, I should probably point this out. You could actually get it to disappear, or get it out of the way if you don't feel like you don't want to do that mission objective. Just go to another area, exit, and then just go back to the way you normally would go. I think that's the way it works, obviously, because I don't think, you know, the prankster comets are in the way permanently to defeat the objective. But obviously, this mission right here, it's really fun to use. You're just basically ice skating. And thanks to the penguin, he already taught us the mechanics, just in case if you're a newcomer. Other than that, we take our star, and we'll see you later. Alright, we're on FreezeFlame Galaxy 2, and obviously now we gotta collect star chips to get to the next area. Yeah, so now we're gonna be encountering the lava part of the level. Alright, that's cool. Alright, that's our third star chip, obviously. Yeah, these star chips are actually pretty tame compared to the other star chips you run into, literally. Like, the ones in Dusty Dune, those were not, that was not fun at all, collecting star chips, especially the one in the chest. Basically making you having to, make it impossible to do a one cycle on that. Alright, there we go, and I don't know why those boulders are in the way. They never go in a circular pattern. If they went in a circular pattern around that small little area, I guess it'd be threatening, but no. And this animation is so cool, Mario being launched right into the middle of the fire like that. So dope. Yeah, so obviously now we're basically in the lava part of the stage. And of course these prick enemies, I don't know what their names are. I really should have looked at a wiki for this. I know it's odd, you know, I love Mario Galaxy and yet I forget to look at the wiki for a lot of these enemies. Well, a lot of these are Mario Galaxy exclusive, or some I just don't care to look up for. I don't know why. So I'll take this Mega Mushroom, obviously, because we're gonna need it. Yeah, the good thing is the lava's not instant kill, thankfully. Yeah, and obviously the platforming here, you know, it's not really that difficult when you think about it. You know, it's not intimidating when it's not intimidating because, you know, you have a long jump, you have a suit, and you have a spin attack. You know, so basically this level is gonna show emphasis basically on platforming, but at the same time, the main gimmick is we need the fire flower in order to progress, because we're gonna have to light torches in order to move on. Fire flower is a situational power-up, so you are under a time gimmick. And in order to fire the fire flower, you gotta flip the Wiimote. Yeah, I do find that kind of uncomfortable at times, flipping the Wiimote, trying to use the fire flower. I was hoping you could fire it the same way, just by using the same button as you would fire star bits. But I guess that would be so convoluted, and I understand why they did it. You know, it's a situational power-up, by the way, so it's not like it's gonna last that long. But still, it'd be nice if you could just fire the fire flower literally without flipping the Wiimote, but oh well. Alright, now I gotta light these torches in order to get this stairwell to appear. Now, if you're a speedrunner, you can actually just ignore all this because you really don't need the stairwell. All you need to do is do a triple jump into a backflip spin to go into this direction, or I believe you would have to damage boost off the lava and get a short burst of momentum similar to Mario 64. Because when you hit the lava, you still get a burst of momentum like you normally would in order to cheese the level if you want to do it that way. Yeah, so obviously right here, we have a lot of these prick enemies in the way. At least we're getting a lot of star bits. Look at this, we already got over 100 already. Get the fuck out of my way. Yeah, so obviously here, it's really hard to aim here because now you're gonna have to fire at a diagonal. Or at least I got one of the torches, so I gotta get the other one, so I gotta backtrack in order to get the fire flower. Good thing is it's right here, obviously, so you don't have to backtrack by that much. Alright, let me just shoot to the left. There we go. Yeah, and by the way, you can fire multiple fireballs at once. You don't have to you don't have to fire just one and that's it. You can fire multiple if you want. But that's how speedrunners do it, obviously. But then again, speedrunners don't really use the power-ups that much because they can just skip all this shit just by using the lava, because you know it's all 3D. You can actually do some cool shit. You know, like right here, like this part, not intimidating. You have a long jump, you have a spin attack. You know, and I love the spin attack so much, you know. Some people are saying that the spin attack makes the game way too easy. I understand, but I really don't mind it. Like what, would you rather play Super Mario Sunshine and deal with that game's, you know, that game's difficulty? That game alone is already difficult as it is already with the level design and the level objectives. But dealing with no long jump and doing very narrow platforming and always having to use FLUDD all the time, yeah, I like to deal with that kind of bullshit level design. Please, sign me up. No, I don't want to deal with that crap again. And obviously I missed my shots. Alright. Yeah, right here, you don't really need to fire the fire flower off the moving platform. You can just, if you're speedrunning this, you can actually long jump, fire 2 fireballs, or hit the fire, and safely land on that in that area where the torches are at, and just fire the fire flower that way, long jump and get your star that way to save some time and headache. That's how you're supposed to do it in a speed run. And I don't know why I threw that fire flower at that enemy. It's completely immune to it. I don't know. Just want to get my frustrations out there. I don't know. Alright, I'll see you later.